Might have been a little bit of contact as they enter turn number 3.
Ryan's bumper sure looks like there's been some contact, hasn't there? Wow, that's aggressive.
I think Watson really wanted that spot.
I'm sure Ryan Truex wanted it too.
Here's the race for the lead. Slower lap truck potentially coming into play. Matt Merrill in the 35. The 4 has to slow down as they have just 5 laps of racing to go.
You know, Kyle Larson has really worked traffic extremely well. Bad break right there for Brian Scott. Not able to get to the bottom. Had to wait on Matt Merrill for just an instant.
Yeah, but good run for Merrill. He's running inside the top 15, so got an Aaron's lucky dog early in the going and has been able to stay in the top 15.
That is the first time he's been a lap down, so Matt Merrill, a strong run here.
You see the gap now. But that time it cost Brian Scott down there in the middle of the corner. That gave about 2 or 3 more truck lengths to that 4 of Kyle Larson as Mike Hillman Jr. looks on.
Pretty good night, pretty good year for Turner Motors.
Yes.
Looking like a really good night for them.
Yeah, and I'm sure Mike Hillman Jr., he's been around long enough. He knows that nothing is over until the checkered flag flies, but almost looks like he's trying to hide a smile right now. How impressed he is with this young man. 20-year-old Kyle Larson out in front.
No caution on the racetrack.
And Buescher has issues. Your point leader into the wall. The right front tire goes down on James Buescher.
It was a pretty good night for Turner Motorsports.
Sure was. Wow, look at the damage to that X-side Chevrolet.
The right front not even turning on that 31.
We talked about the pressure of being the point leader. He had 15 points over the second, third, and fourth, just 20-some behind. If he just survives to the finish, those guys are out of it. Now he's going to welcome Timothy Peters, definitely up in the middle of this baby, and maybe even Ty Dillon. I don't know if this truck can keep going or not.
It may not, but right now the 20th place truck is 9 laps down. Even though we may go overtime, I don't think we'll go that far. So he's still going to end up, even if he's done now, he's going to end up with a top 20. And Ty's probably not much more than about, at best, a 14th, 15th place truck.
Let's ride along and listen with the 31 as this took place. Mike Hillman Jr., again, I talked about you just never know what's going to happen. Well, a caution comes out with 3 to go.
Yeah, doubly for him. Obviously, that's a teammate of Turner Motorsports, and now they're going to have to withstand another restart. Wow.
Herman.
A lot of damage, obviously, to the 31, and speculation as to what happened. They've been talking all night long about the 31 truck. The brake rotors on the front of his truck had been glowing all night, so speculation right now is they probably melted the bead on a right front tire, causing him to make contact with the wall, but heavy damage to the right side of this 31 truck.
Is that right front wheel even going to turn?
Well, it was on fire. They put the right front on there, and now they're going to work on the 3 of Ty Dillon. Again, every point is going to matter in this championship, and Ty Dillon trying to get every point he can now that he sees his closest competitor and the point leader on pit road with as much damage as they have.
Guys, two minutes ago we said, well, James Buescher's going to be in the driver's seat when we go to Homestead. He's going to have a pretty significant lead. Timothy Peters is going to gain some ground, but now that brings Timothy Peters and Ty Dillon back in this fight.
That's exactly right, because Dillon is going to potentially gain on Buescher as well. I can't believe that right front wheel's even spinning there. Looked like it was a lot more heavily damaged, but that truck won't go. He can't maintain pace. There's a couple of green light checkers that could cost him more than if it's just one. He got all the smoke from the tires rubbing.
Let's think about another thing. Kyle Larson, our leader, pitted back on lap number 71. That means he had to go 79 laps. Now we're going overtime.
What about our third place truck and points championships points contender, Timothy Peters? He's pitted 8 laps before that, Bill.
What are you hearing down there, Ray?
They're really worried about going green light checker, guy. They don't think they've got enough fuel here. They said 1 maybe. If we have to go 2, there's no chance.
Well,